Hey guys, so it is Elliot Rentz. You will probably recognise me as Alexis Stone, and today I'm going to be showing you how to achieve a really effective and quick, cheap, creepy Halloween makeup tutorial. Now I'm going to be recreating a much easier version of this look that I have done in drag. So stay with me and hopefully we can create something really creepy using the brand new Revolution Pro Halloween products. Now, this look is very much inspired by the idea touched by the devil, and in order to give that eerie, ghostly, possessed look almost, I'm going to be taking my white base, which is a really beautiful, highly pigmented white foundation by Revolution Pro, and I'm going to be applying that using the foundation brush 220. Now, as you guys will see, unlike most white foundations produced by brands over the Halloween period and in general, this is the most pigmented white. And the reason I'm taking it on this really beautiful brush is just to shear down the product, just to make sure that the white isn't as opaque as it can be. Whilst I'm using this product to create quite a demonic, possessed look, this foundation would be perfect to create any ghostly or vampire-inspired look, just because it is such a beautiful, highly pigmented base. Then taking my 260 brush, I'm now just going to start buffing and blending that product into the skin, obviously just so we have a really seamless base. Going back to the 220 brush, I'm going to be bringing this across my ears and also down onto my neck. And then buffing that in with the 260 brush. Once you're happy with the base, we're now going to be taking the white pressed powder, which again is a really beautiful pigmented white, just to mattify the entire skin, just to give that sort of matte, aged, deceased look. And to do so, I'm going to be taking my 330 brush. Dipping into the face paint palette, taking this really beautiful 100 brush. I'm going to be taking this very mauve colour and I'm going to be cutting out and intensifying all the deeper set areas of the face. Then taking the 260 brush, which we used to buff out the white foundation, I'm now going to be going in where we've just laid that cream to soften the edges and give a seamless look. I'm going to be coming back to the face paint palette, but for now I'm going to be taking another Revolution Pro product, which is the Regeneration Entrance palette. And on the same brush, I'm going to be dipping into a combination of these lower mauve colours as well as this darker shade here. And I'm just going to be placing this on top of the creams we've laid down. And again, we don't need to worry about this looking too precise for now, because we're going to go back in and just make sure everything is blended out and seamless. Now we're pretty much done with the base. The fun part is now doing the devil's handprint. Now to do so, I'm going to be using a handful of the Revolution Pro products, as well as showing you a really effective technique when it comes to liquid latex. Now you can use two products to achieve this. You can either dip back into the face paint palette, which is probably ideal if you have it, or you can take these really beautiful cream sticks, which I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to transfer a majority of this product across the hand in which we're going to print across our face. Now this step is pretty self-explanatory. We are literally going to cover a majority of our hand with the red paint. You can either use a brush for this, taking the face paint palette, or like I did, use the cream stick and then go in with a brush. Now the fun part, we're going to transfer our hand across our face, which is in essence going to look like we have been touched by the devil. You can do this in any position, there is no right or wrong way. You can even do the handprint across your chest or of course around your neck. Once done, you should have something that resembles something like this. Obviously, my hands are a lot larger than my face, so it's very impactful. Again, you can use this print anywhere across your body. Now, to intensify this in areas, I'm going to be dipping into this darker blood red from the face paint palette using one of the brushes. And the brush I'm going to be using to do this is the 210 brush. And I'm just going to, in areas, enhance that first initial contact that the hand had with our face. Another fun trick you can do is just slightly elongate and make those fingertips pointy to give the appearance that it's not in fact a human hand, but something a little bit more demonic. Taking my Revolution Pro Day to Dream eyeshadow palette, taking the dark burgundy shade, I'm going to be setting the red we've just laid down in areas. Now comes the fun part, which is the liquid latex. Now, for those that haven't used liquid latex, this is a liquid formula that dries into a skin-like material. This can be used in numerous different techniques, whether you're using it with cotton wool, tissue. I'm going to be applying this directly to my skin using my finger, just because we don't want to damage any of the beautiful brushes that we have in our kits. So I'm going to be using my hand, which is the perfect canvas as this product does dry. Then taking my finger, I'm going to start applying this across the area in which the hand has made contact with the face. Now, as this product dries, it's going to become tacky, and this is the really important phase of getting this crispy, burnt look. Now, what I'm going to do is keep tapping this product, which will not only encourage it to dry, but you'll see it will start to lift some of that product, giving almost a torn look. Going back in with the brush that we used for the really beautiful dark burgundy shade, I'm now going to be taking that across the liquid latex just to mattify any of this gloss that we've now got showing. The next exciting colour we're going to be taking from the face paint palette is this really beautiful yellow shade, and I'm going to be taking this and adding this in areas. Like any burn, it obviously has multiple colours, so I'm going to be using this to add a little bit more dimension. And dipping back into this beautiful blood red shade. To finish the bulk of this work, we're going to be taking our fake blood. Now, like every fake blood on the market, this can stain, so obviously just be aware of that. And to do so, I'm going to be just applying this again into the centre of my hand, just so I have a rough idea on how much blood I'm going to need. And I'm going to be using the foundation brush, which is just going to add a slight stippling effect. Now that I'm happy with the makeup, I'm going to throw in a contact lens and put on something a little bit more appropriate, and I shall show you the finished look. And here we are with a really creepy, possessed, touched by the devil look. Really effective, really quick and affordable, and ideal whether male or female. Again, you can apply this makeup on top of glam makeup as well as wearing it as I am. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Have a great Halloween, and I can't wait to see your beautiful recreations of this look.